All right, Shalom. We're going to go ahead and kick this off, start this off, and give our praise and glory to the Father, in the name of the Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Muhammad Ashkar, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, the Holy Spirit, to allow us to come back and do these lessons, or hopefully something that can be edifying, exhorting, or admonishing, and admonishing, the honors to the apostles, the elders at the great millstones, the honors to all the elect elders out here, slated to be saved, Salaki, as well as the entire conglomerate, all right, from this destruction, as well as the entire conglomerate, those slated to be saved from this destruction, all right, and those people being Israelites, the elected 1/3 of the Israelite race, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians, so-called Afro people that have repented and are back in the true reality of the matter, which is, true reality of your matter, and that's who you are. That's a, Hebrew Israelite, knowing that your power is Yahweh, people ignorant to call God, in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shah. People ignorant to call Jesus Christ. All right, so let's get it. So tonight's live counsel is going to be what? It's going to be going into, it is not, even at the door. Let's go ahead and kick it off with that. Things getting bad out here. Things about to get real bad. We're going to see a lot of destruction, man. It's going to get real crazy. It's getting real crazy. It's getting closer and closer. And it's so calculated on how close it's getting, how all the events happening, and that's actually proven in the scriptures to the T of 1 minute you got World War III growing because China had said something crazy again to America. Russia, they testing, continuously all type of missiles. You got bombings taking place. Then some random tragic event happened, out of nowhere. More Jake always been dying, but now they're dying at a higher rate now. You see what I'm saying? More murder, more murderings, more people, Jake's getting gunned down. It's more of the tribes specifically being targeted. It's more crazy stuff being said about the devil as far as like technology, political stuff. LeBron just had somebody pop up, on him, some ex-NBA, WNBA player, saying that he sex trafficked her, She's an ex-WNBA player, and I believe that's due to the revolt he basically been kind of giving, the insubordinates, because he owned. You see what I'm saying? So go figure, when all this is happening, the guy that had a blameless career with no blemishes, all of a sudden, in 2021, now LeBron, his name about to be called up with some Deshaun Watson type, Michael Vick type. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up. And that's all according to the scriptures. The Lord said he was going to punish the world. He was going to bring down the haughty and pride. You see what I'm saying? And that, so let's go ahead and kick it off with that scripture, Matthew 24. I believe we start at 32.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 32. It says, "Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branches yet tender and put it forth leaves, you know the summer is not.
Yeah, because pretty much the scriptures. Go ahead and read it again. It's all good.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 32. It says, "Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and put it forth leaves, ye know that the summer is not."
Yeah, ye know that the summer is not. You know, it's well calculated. You're able to measure, basically because you know what everything represents. You see what I'm saying? Well, I know when I see this is on the way. That's that's what the scriptures talk about. You know how one thing established the good of another. You know, one thing set up the next thing. One thing show you what something is. You know, what another is. One thing show you what another isn't. All right. So these particular things, just like they do for us in the physical material world, they were actually created by the Heavenly Father to show us exactly how they do. Like you read it one more time.
Matthew 24:32. "Now learn a parable. The fig tree, when his branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, ye know that the summer is not."
Yeah, because this is obviously a plant you see bring forth during a certain particular season, known as spring. You see what I'm saying? Which is ironic title. You know, spring things springing up, things start to spring back up. When things was just dead, things seemed like nothing was popping. You see what I'm saying? Or nothing was going on. When nothing was you basically you came from a time where nothing was in sight. You see what I'm saying? And then something called spring, stuff just starts springing up out of nowhere because things start heating up. You see what I'm saying? Things start heating up. And what allows things to start heating up? When the sun, you know, pretty much done ran its course, you know, and it's back at the top. You see what I'm saying? It's because the equator is at the bottom, right? So when the sun travels, well, you know, the core of the earth, you know, whatever. But when it's below, when it's not in the sky, you see what I'm saying? When it's not visible, you see that? When it's not in the visible outlook of people, it's not put, you know, it's not put over us. You don't feel it. You see what I'm saying? You don't feel it, and that's facts because, and that's great science because when the sun goes down, it get colder at night. You see. Now the Lord, see, what's so heavy about it is you got those summer nights when even when the sun goes down, it's still hot. That's showing you like nah, this heat not playing. You see what I'm saying? And that's likened unto what? This word coming out. You see what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get that. Let's get that scripture real quick. You can get the one in Jeremiah 23 and 29 real quick. You can jump back there.
So Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 29, it says, "Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, Jehovah Hashem Yahushai, and like a hammer that bringeth the rock in pieces."
Yeah, this word like fire. This word is like the sun. You see what I'm saying? Because the sun is on fire. Come on.
It says, "Therefore behold."
And fire does what? It brings heat. You see that? And light. Come on. Well, yeah. Yep.
"Therefore behold, I am against the prophets, saith the Lord."
That was it. All right. We jump to Jeremiah 5:14.
Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 14. It says, "Wherefore, thus saith the Lord God of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire."
See, because you speak this word. You see what I'm saying? Things can heat up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like fire coming. Like it was just cold. It was just cold and somebody just light a fire. Things gonna heat up. Things gonna go from dormant cold, dry, man, dry, ain't nothing going on. Like winter. You see what I'm saying? And then as soon as that fire comes, things gonna heat up, man. Things gonna thaw out. You're gonna be able to see things that was there clearly now. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of things are still there, just froze over. You see what I'm saying? They froze over. So pretty much winter is like you can't really do nothing with nothing. Dry, naturally. You know? You got it, bro. And that's what the Lord made these seasons for, just to represent His word, man. Go ahead, bro. Physical seasons we experience in the material world, that's what the Lord set it up for, just for us to understand His word. You see what I'm saying? And the times, and how things work. You got it. That was it?
It's a little more.
Yeah, 5 and 14.
It says, wherefore thus saith the Lord, God of hosts, because you speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood.
See? Go ahead.
And it shall devour them.
Yep, it's gonna devour them. So because just simply because you speak this word, people gonna start changing. You see what I'm saying? People gonna die. People gonna go away. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because when you speak this word, the Lord is able to be justified. You see what I'm saying? I believe that's in John, I think St. John 14:22. I believe that is. It might be 15:22. They had not sinned. Yep, 15:22.
This is St. John chapter 15 verse 22. Mm-hmm. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin.
And you speak with what? With words. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get that in Ezekiel 3. Yep, Ezekiel 3. Speaking to the house of Israel. Just to get straight to the point. Ezekiel 3 and 4. Come on.
It's Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 4. Mm-hmm. And he said unto me, son of man, go, get thee unto the house.
There it is, come on.
Go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak.
And speak
with my words.
With what?
My words.
See, there it is. He said it's not his word like a fire. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It said, yeah, that's it.
Okay, kind of. You can read one more time. You can jump back to Jeremiah 23 and 29.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 4. And he said unto me, son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
Yep. And now words, the same words, it's just like it unto what? Fire. You see what I'm saying? And it said to devour them. People are going to start to get consumed by just off you simply speaking this word. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
Back to the
23, Jeremiah 23, 29. You can't make that up, man. You know? Because we could just keep going straight forward, you know?
This Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 29. It says, it's not my word like as a fire, says the Lord.
Ooh, come on.
And like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
You got 5 and 14, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14. It says, wherefore thus says the Lord, God of hosts, because you speak this word.
See, because you speak this word, come on.
Behold,
something gonna happen. Come on.
I will make my words in thy mouth fire.
Yep.
And this people wood, and it shall devour them.
There it is, man. So that's how it goes. So the Lord, He made these elements, He made these seasons, all to pretty much have us understand His word in the times. You see, give me Psalms 148:8. About shot.
This is Psalm chapter 148, verse 8. It says, fire and hail.
What?
Fire and hail.
See? Come on.
Snow and vapors.
Yep.
Stormy wind fulfilling his word.
Doing what?
Fulfilling his word.
See? They fulfill his word. That's the point of them. That's what they was created for. They was created to fulfill his word. Make his word make sense. Be obedient to what he commanded you to do. But ultimately to do what? To read that one more time.
It's Psalm chapter 148, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Fire and hail,
Yep.
snow and vapors, stormy wind, fulfilling his word.
They just fulfilling his word. Fulfilling the scriptures, man. You see what I'm saying? Because it really, in the spirit, that's what you see going on. You about to see fire, you about to see hail, you about to see warmy storms. I said warm, stormy winds. Goddamn, say stormy winds, and you seeing that fire being fulfilled in what? In Oregon. That shit on fire. They said it's worse than it's ever been, and it was on fire last year. It turned to sky red. They said it's worse this year. You know. So that's tough right there. You know. We can jump back to Matthew 24 and 32.
Thank God.
What, 15? Yeah. You get finished?
No, I just want to.
Oh no, we don't need. So yeah, once we start bringing this word out, people just start getting consumed. Because now the Lord can get he's justified. That's why I said the just Lord is in the midst, he will not do iniquity. Every morning bring his judgment to life, but the unjust shall know no shame. That's why I said when he started bringing all these plagues, what? They're not going to be mindful. You see what I'm saying? Because here it is, the word coming out and the fulfillment of the word. You see what I'm saying? But people don't, they're not knowing no shame. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Matthew 24, 32.
So when the word comes out, shit melt. You see what I'm saying? Things heat up, It's likened unto, basically, when we brought the word, when the word started coming out, we left winter. But in a sense, too, the word is like winter,
Matthew 24, 32. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. Mm-hmm. When his branches yet tender and put it forth leaves, you know that summer is not.
Yep. So when you start to see things melt, leave the desolate. Matter of fact, get that in Song of Solomon in the 2nd chapter, and I want to say it's the 14th verse. How about you now, Shabbat? Yeah, Song of Solomon. Let's go to Song of Solomon. We're gonna go to the so I can get there. Song of Solomon. Okay, here we go. Song of Solomon. And we want to go to chapter 2, and we want to go to verse, let's see, start at 10. All right, watch this.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 10.
Oh.
My beloved spake.
Yeah, who's the beloved? You see what I'm saying? Give me Matthew 3, 16.
It's Matthew chapter 3, verse 16.
Come on.
And Yahushua, when he was baptized, went up straightway out of the water. And lo, the heavens were opened to him. And he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and lighted upon him. And lo, a voice from heaven saying, This is my beloved Son.
See, there it is.
And whom I am well pleased.
So yeah. So the Lord's beloved, is Yahushua on down to us. You see, let's get another one. So that's who spake. You see what I'm saying? Off top. Matter of fact, you can go ahead and jump back real quick.
So the Solomon chapter 2 and 10. My beloved spake and said unto me, Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away.
Yep. See, there it is. My beloved spake. Who's the beloved? Yahushua. And those in the image of Yahushua, which is the men, of his nation that he set up. You know, because we're the beloved too. Let's get scripture on that. Baruch 3:36.
This is Baruch chapter 3:36. It says, He hath found out all the way of knowledge, and have given it to Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved.
See, there it is. So it's talking about us, first and foremost, Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? So we can jump back.
So Solomon chapter 2:10.
Oh.
My beloved speak.
Yep.
It said to me, rise up, my love.
Yep.
My fair one.
Yeah, and who the Yahweh, that's Yahweh Shai. That's a quote of Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? That's a quote of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. You know, when you go into it for real, you know, Yahweh Shai told that to Paul. Yahweh told that to us. You see? Read that one time, Yahweh Shai.
So Solomon 2:10. My beloved spake and said unto me,
Yep.
rise up, my love.
Yep.
My fair one, and come away.
Yep. There it is. Micah 2:10.
This is Micah chapter 2:10. Arise ye and depart.
There it is. Come on.
For this is not your rest.
See? So that's why he's telling us this. This is why this is written in Song of Solomon. Go ahead.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted.
Because he's telling us this because it is what?
Polluted.
Go ahead.
It shall destroy you.
It's going to destroy you. Destruction is on the way. Come on.
Even with a sword destruction.
See, that's what it represents. That's what that summer actually represents. Things gonna heat up. You see what I'm saying? It's not you're not gonna. There's gonna be an overwhelming summer. Things gonna get real overwhelming. You know, things gonna get real polluted, real sore, real destructive. You see, you drop that. Let's up to 1 Thessalonians 5:2.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Well,
it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
When?
Then.
See? So it's just like it's the relationship between a fig tree putting its leaf forth, you see what I'm saying, and summer being right there. You see that? One thing brings another. See that? That's why he said one thing, the good of one thing establishes another. You see another. What you gonna get? You can read that one time.
It says, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, for when they shall say,
come on,
peace and safety.
So when they say peace and safety, come on.
Then,
at one point,
then,
come on,
sudden destruction cometh upon them.
That's when it happens. As soon as you start hearing about people talking about peace and everything getting back to normal, pandemic lifting, that's that's followed up by what? Peace. I mean, sudden destruction. You see, which we did a lesson on that the Lord is what? He's a sudden power, man. You know? Now let's get this scripture real quick. You see that? And that's able to be because what? One thing establishes the good of another. You know? Get that. This is 42, yep. 42, yep. It's all right, 42 and 25. It says, one thing, you see, one thing establishes the good of another. See that? And who shall be filled with the whole in his glory? So that's how it go down. So we could jump back to what was that? Song of Solomon. So that's why I said when you see the fig tree put forth its leaves, then you know summer is not. Because the fig tree putting forth its leaves established summer coming. You see what I'm saying? It established summer on the way. You know? It's like, let me think of a better one. I got one, but I don't want to keep quoting. Let's see. You taking a shower. You sudding up with the soap. You know what? That establishes what? A rinse. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple. When that cereal go in that bowl in the morning, that establishes what? Milk on the way. You might as well expect it. You see that? You got it, bro.
You get another one. You heat up the oven. Context. You heat up the oven. What you expect? You gotta put some food in there, so you gotta get good.
Yep. Know some food, exactly. You might as well expect the food going in there. Nobody, who's gonna cut on the oven and not? It's nuclear warfare being created. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't make nukes for no reason. And I'll prepare food, mama. I ain't cooked all this food you gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? They expected somebody to eat. You got it, bro.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2 and 10. My beloved spake and said unto me, It said unto me.
Yep, that's us and it's truth. Come on.
Rise up, my love.
Yep.
My fair one.
You.
Exactly.
Come on.
My fair one.
Yep.
And come away.
See? There it is, man. And then ultimately that's in the Revelation when he said, come on, pivot. You know? You got it.
It says, for lo, the winter is past.
See? All the dormancy, all the idleness, all the things being there but not looking like they there. You see what I'm saying? That time is over with once winter passed. Go ahead.
It says the rain is over and gone.
And the rain is what? Go ahead and bring that out. Deuteronomy 32 and 1. What's the rain?
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 1. It says, give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine
is what?
My doctrine,
come on,
shall drop as the rain.
See, that's the rain, man. It's this word, man. You see? And what is the doctrine ultimately, man? You finish that verse?
It's a little bit more, but
this is the verse. You finished?
No, yeah, we can go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and jump to Sirach 24 in the second and last verse. So what's the? He said the doctrine. The doctrine is the rain. The rain is the doctrine. Now, what is the doctrine? You know? In the second to last verse.
Sirach chapter 34 and verse 33. I will yet pour out doctrine.
See, just like rain. Come on.
I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy.
As what?
As prophecy.
As what?
As prophecy.
See, it's prophecy. That's the rain. So when you go back, let's go back to Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 10.
Yep.
Verse 11.
Where you left off.
It says, for lo, the winter is past.
Right.
The rain is over and gone.
That's the rain. Now we ain't all the way at that point yet. You see what I'm saying? The rain, it ain't stopped raining yet. You see? The doctrine ain't stopped coming out yet. The prophecy. But you can see that the rain is lightening, it's gonna start lightening up a little bit. Eventually, you see it's gonna have to because why? The rain establishing what? Shit finna grow. You see what I'm saying? And shit is growing. You see? And that's what the hell we saying? You know, we the one who's bringing forth the doctrine or the rain. Us. Let's get that. We come back there. Let's get first. Let's say 1 Peter 3 and 5. 2 Peter 3. I think that's it. Nah. 1 Peter 3 and 5. Start up. Jump to where it say Apollo's plan. 3 and it's first Peter. 1 Peter 3 and or you know what? I think it is 1 Corinthians. It might be 1 Corinthians 3. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 3. Yeah, that's it. First Corinthians. Where is it? No, Second Corinthians.
No, it's First Corinthians.
First Corinthians 4. Yep. You got it.
Chapter 3.
And start at
6.
Yep.
It's First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 6. It says,
No. Hey, look. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, two. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Is it Timothy? I think I'm sure. I think it is. Yep, First Corinthians. Yeah, that was it. First Corinthians 3 and 6. What the fuck? It's a lot.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should start at yeah, you start right there. Get straight to the point. 3. 3 in First Corinthians 3 and start at Start at 5. Mm-hmm.
It's First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 5.
Come on.
Who then is Paul?
Mm-hmm.
And who is Apollos?
Yep.
But ministers by whom he believes.
See, they're the ministers. They help bring this word out. See, which is this doctrine, which is what? The prophecy. Come on.
Even as the Lord gave to every man.
Come on.
I have planted.
He has what?
Planted.
Come on.
Apollos watered.
See? Come on.
But the Heavenly Father gave the increase.
And that's when things start to bud. See, that's how it works. That's how it goes. So we can jump back to Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon chapter 2, verse 11, it says, for lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone.
See? That time, that's prophecy, which we ain't going to go into. You know? That's when the words start coming out. Go ahead.
It says, the flowers appeared on the earth.
See? Now it's time for the increase. Go ahead.
It says, the time of the singing of birds is coming.
You see? Yeah, so that's basically it. You go ahead and finish that. Now, verse 13, come on.
Yep. Read the rest of this and go through verse 13.
Yeah, 13, point of 13.
Verse 13 says, the fig tree put it forth her green figs.
You can read through 12.
Chapter 12. The flowers appeared on the earth.
See, the flowers appear on the earth. Really, we're going to stop right here. That's where the hell we at right now. Things are starting to appear. You see? So we can jump back. We can hold this and jump back to Matthew 24 and 32. That's what's going on right now, man. You know? As soon as you start to see the first bud, that means what? Because really, we ain't talking about spring. We're talking about what? Summer. Go ahead, bro.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 32.
Uh-huh.
Now learn the parable.
Yeah, this shit gonna forward right now.
Should I start at parable?
Or 32.
Matthew 24, 32. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh.
And that was due to what? Some water coming out. So the water, you see that? But you know that summer is nigh. Once you still now, that's where we at. See, the Lord didn't say focus on spring. The concern is summer. See that? Read that one time, bro.
Matthew 24 and 32.
Mm-hmm.
Now learn the parable of the fig tree.
Mm-hmm.
When his branch is yet tender and put it forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh.
Yeah, and leaves going into works. You see what I'm saying? Proof. You see, which is what? Fruits. Go ahead.
Verse 33. So likewise ye, when ye shall see.
And that does what? Seeing those first buds after all that rain is letting you know it established what? Summer on the way. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, so likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things.
See? Come on.
Know that it is near.
And these things are compared to what? The leaves. You see, these things, all these events, the flooding, the shit going on in South Africa, the president, Haiti getting killed, tribe of Levi, Manasseh, out of internet, hungry. They talking about people waking up. People woke up with brothers was talking about this. They said people woke up with damn all their money was gone out of their bank. People waking up and they money they ain't even reporting this stuff. People waking up and their money gone out of their bank. And because y'all trusted them, so, it's too much counsel to go out. But it's been going out. Ain't nobody listening. So that's showing you that the son of perdition being revealed. That's like a bud. You see what I'm saying? The more weird shit Esau keep doing and keep coming out, that's letting you know, like, damn, because that represent what? Summer represent the end. You see what I'm saying? That's what it go into. Most people can't survive the summer. The summer is likened unto a drought. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's compared to. That's when things get real hard. You go ahead, bro. Read that verse one more time.
Matthew chapter 24:32. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branches get tender and put forth leaves, you know that summer is nigh.
Yeah, the main point in the next verse.
So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near.
That is what is near?
Know that it is.
That
near.
What is near?
That it.
See, it's an it. Come on.
It's near.
Even
at the doors.
See? It's at the doors. And people starting to see this more and more. It's starting to come to the minds of people. Give me that in Revelation, Bible 3:20. I want to say that it is. So what is that door? What is that door synonymous with?
This Revelation chapter 3 and verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door.
At the what?
At the door.
Who stand at the door?
I stand at the door.
Now who's the I? The I is going in Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the word. You see? So the word at the door, go ahead.
And knock.
And do what?
And knock.
Okay. It's trying to get amongst you. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
It says, if any man hear my voice.
It's trying to be in your company. If any man what?
If any man hear my voice.
Is what?
My voice.
Yeah. So if any man understand his voice, come on.
And open the door. I will come in to him.
See? So if you open the door, that allows the word to be amongst you. You see what I'm saying? The door is your mind. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me.
Yeah, but really the door is going into what? It's going into us. You see what I'm saying? Let's prove that. Psalms 27 and I believe we started at 3. Might be 24. So pretty much this word, it's a when you see these things, you know that it is not. You see what I'm saying? So once we bring the word out, and then you start to see peaks of the stuff we've been talking about come to pass, we supposed to know ourselves. The Lord said, know that it is near. He said, know likewise as these, know that it is near. It is near even at the door. You know what I'm saying? Meaning what? Everything we saying is almost here in its entirety. So much to where it's on your mind, and it's hard not to man, it's so many scriptures. It's hard not to have it in your company. You see that? Yeah, so that should be at 27 and 3. It might be 24 and 3. Where you at?
24 and 3.
Where you at?
Psalms chapter 24.
Yeah, should be 24 and
27 and 4.
No, 24 and 7. That's what it was.
Psalm chapter 24, verse 7. It says, lift up your heads, O ye gates.
Watch this.
And be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors.
See? The doors are talking about us. So he said, when you hear this, know that it is not even at the doors. It's going to be amongst us. Everything that's how it's going to get crazy, man. He said, no. As soon as you start to see what you've been saying come to pass, what's being said come to pass, know that it is near. If it's near, that means it's in the vicinity of you. You see what I'm saying? It says so much, it's so damn near, and it's gonna be so abundantly out here that it's even near the doors. Us. You see what I'm saying? In a sense. Go ahead.
All right. It says, lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors.
It's near us because it's near the people that's, amongst us. But it ain't going to be near us, per se. You see? Go ahead.
And the King of glory shall come in.
See? Going back into what we just read. And that's going into what? How about Shemel Shah, man? Once you how about Shemel Shah here, hey, get that real quick. Everybody going to know. Second answer is 9, Bible shot 9 and 1. Because really, we can really stop to be real, because it's clear. This is something you just want to meditate on. Now the counsel is going to be what? What do we do in this time? What is it really saying? Like, if it's 9, like, is it going to destroy us and etc.? Go ahead, bro.
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part,
see, going into seeing again. Come on.
And when thou seest,
because that's what Jake think. Give me this real quick. Time. See the time? You know what I'm saying? Can't make this up. Let's see.
God, the 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest,
it's all about seeing with these people, because they don't believe. You see what I'm saying? But it is about seeing on the level. Because the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. He gonna bring it forth, man. You see? He said the vision gonna speak. You see what I'm saying? Let's get that real quick in Matthew 29. And let's see. Matthew 16, folks. Let's do that.
God, it's Matthew chapter 16, verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeking after a sign.
And that's these damn people, man. Like dude said, you need power. He said, you need power. You need to really be out here demonstrating. Don't worry. That time coming, because it is about seeing. But you're gonna see for the wrong reasons. You don't want to actually see. You know what I'm saying, to get it. Because that means you ain't got faith. Go ahead.
Matthew 16 and 4.
We don't need fucking faith, man. You're supposed to know when you see, he said, when you see it. You know damn one thing establishes the good of another. You know when you put that cereal on that bowl, man. Well, you already expect the milk to go straight into it. I know when the spring, I know summer, right? I know summer on the way. I believe it. I ain't got to see summer right then and there. But just because I got this, and this is how shit works. You see what I'm saying? I should expect it. Oh, someone said, you reap what you sow. You see the chains put around our neck. You see them taking us off ships. You know what I'm saying? Leading us off ships. How the hell we read, he that leads in captivity shall go into captivity. As well as while you people knowing that you reap what you sow, how the hell is that not going to come to pass? You see what I'm saying? How is that not going to happen? How are you not gonna see? How do you not automatically expect it? As soon as you've seen the next, as soon as you heard that scripture, you've seen the pictures of them leading us in slavery. How don't you expect these people to go like you supposed to just know? I know you're going to slavery. That's why he said, no, know that it is near. As soon as you see it, as soon as you see the certain things you need to see, that's all you need. But these people don't believe that, man. But you're gonna see, but people starting to feel it now. People having dreams. It's the Lord coming in, knocking on doors, man. You're like, wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know nothing about scriptures having dreams. You know? Brother was just talking about that. You know, the brother y'all call, he said, you know, the other brother he be laboring with, his daughter, she be having dreams. And she's been having them since she was like 5. She don't watch videos or nothing. So she have dreams about, you know, nukes hitting the place, all type. How the fuck that's how you know the Lord real. And this prophecy is real. She don't know nothing about videos. How she having big dreams about nukes and etc. You see what I'm saying? My dad ain't sitting around breaking down nukes, breaking the nukes down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It's Matthew chapter 16 and 4.
So go, you'll see. Come on.
Yep. A wicked.
If a brother can post, what's that? Joel 2 and 27. As a matter of fact, get it in Acts 2. If a brother can post that, post the one in Acts. You know? Acts 2 and I want to say 13. Oh yeah, that was quick. That's the spirit. See that? Go ahead and read that out real quick, bro. But just go into sin. You is sin. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Matthew chapter 16 and 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah.
As soon as you seen us, that should tell you, okay, this shit is, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Because what? We represent the rain. The rain forth what? Growth. Things flourishing. You see? Things coming to life. Because it's water. We rain pouring down. Out doctrine. You see what I'm saying? Lord pouring out doctrine. We like the thing when you water your garden. You got the big thing that got like all the holes in it, the big one. You know, and it just it come out through all the holes. That's us. Because we a vessel. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord just pouring out through us, you know, in many ways he can pour out through you. That's all those holes, you know. As soon as you see us, as soon as you see the consistency, as soon as you hear the word, as soon as you hear the understanding, as soon as you hear the lifting up of the voice, you see what I'm saying? That's all the sign you need. It ain't like they seen Jonah and he wasn't saying nothing. So he says, read it one time, no problem.
Matthew 16 and 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet. But the sign of the prophet Jonah.
See, he's a sign of himself. All the stuff this dude out here doing and saying, and he going up against everybody. You know what I'm saying? He yelling and, you know, cursing people out. That's a sign. Are you crazy? You in the middle of the damn highway. You know what I'm saying? That's a clear sign. Shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Dude in the Cali, he's like, he was bugged out. Demons was on his end. But even then, that's a sign. You know? But you get your signs. Here are your signs right here. This is Acts 2 and 17. It says, and it shall come to pass. In the last days, saith God. I said God. We ain't say it. You know what I'm saying? I will pour out my spirit. You know, Lord Jake, man, he so-called black man, you know. I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. And your young men shall see visions. See, everybody's seeing. And your old men shall dream dreams. That's it, man. Let's get Hebrews 11 and 1. You know, we could drop on you read, and we'll jump back. What was we last reading before you jump to that? I think the initial thing was
Revelation. Revelation, Psalms.
Revelation what?
3.
3 and 20. Yeah, we'll need that. No, the other one. What was we reading the Psalms?
Psalm 24 and 7.
Yeah, the doors and something was after that. 32, the sign. One of the signs and seeing. There was something else you read. Something seeing. That's how we got here. It's all good. You go ahead and jump in. Hebrews 11 and 1. So yeah, you people gonna see. It's all about seeing, man. You know. Oh, the second Ezra. No. 11 and 1.
This is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
See, the proof of things not seen. What's the proof of things not seen? The fact that his predecessor is there. You see what I'm saying? What's the evidence of summer being on the way? What's the proof of the evidence of summer being on the way? Because spring just happened. Shit growing. You know what I'm saying? Shit happening. Once everything grows, it's going to be popping. Now, really, because really when the spring, now you can enjoy everything. You see that? The only thing popping up is prophecy, which is what's written. Fucking destruction and us getting the hell out of here. Spiritual power and us throwing this place down. So once all the things are set up in place, you see what I'm saying? Through the word, through them being spoken about, now the earth gets to enjoy them. The inhabitants of the earth gets to enjoy them. You see what I'm saying? Once all the fucking lions over here, all the people the Lord gonna have over here are in place, all the permit, lawless, permitless carries are in place. You see what I'm saying? All the troopers are in place. Now you get to enjoy it. That's summer. You know what I'm saying? And then what's funny about it with summer, even though everything is here, you got days you can't bear the heat. So if all these things set up, and summer is an environment that represents shit being dry. Matter of fact, what you got, bro?
So, Matthew 24.
Oh, come on, just now. What you need to do?
Hebrews 11 and 1.
All right. So, for example, let's get Psalms. If you can, we're gonna come right back there. Psalms 32 and 4. You know, just to set the stage in your mind of what's, you know, what the Lord is saying with this summer thing, man. You know, really too much. We ain't gonna really try to go into the summer because this is going into what that these prophecies on the way everything about to happen, man. It's right here. You know, and it's gonna be right in front of our faces. That's really the point. What you got though?
Psalm chapter 32 and verse 4. For day and night, thy hand was heavy upon me. My moisture is turned into the drought.
Is what?
My moisture.
Yep. Come on.
It's turned into the drought of summer.
You see? That's it. That's when that moisture is taken away. You see that? Being real dry. It's an unbearable, hard condition sometimes. You see what I'm saying? So the prophecies is likened unto when things is springing back up due to, the pretty much things being spoken in existence. You see what I'm saying? But these particular things, it says to be what? Drop Hebrews, Isaiah, Jeremiah 28 and 8. What are these particular things? What is the prophecy? What has been prophesied about? You see what I'm saying? Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil.
See, that's what's coming. War, evil,
and of pestilence.
Yep, that's it. And pestilence. That's what the prophecy. That's what the prophecy consists of. So those are going to be things springing up. Bad times, war. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be placed there, put in position to be placed there, and then disease. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be put in place. But you see it, monkey paws, monkey human, monkey whatever the hell they call it. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up. And then that's not even the time when you actually bask in it. The time you bask in it is summer. You see what I'm saying? Because really, you can't bear the rain. You can't bear the spring. You can't bear the time when they being put in place. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a different type of situation. You know? So really, when people bask in everything being set up and put back in place for them, you see what I'm saying? These beautiful flowers and all of that. That's what? That's actually these things. That's you enjoying them. You see what I'm saying? Enjoying what's been set up for you. But these particular flowers is what? Famine, pestilence, war. You see what I'm saying? That's what's being put in place right now. And the summer is on the way to where the earth and the inhabitants of the earth is going to enjoy them, man. You see that? Real quick, get Jeremiah. Matter of fact, get 2nd Ezra 16. We're gonna come back to that second what you just read.
Jeremiah.
What you just 20. You dropped that. Yeah, drop that. Matter of fact, jump to old Jeremiah and that sword about chapter 25 and 29, and then we'll read the 2nd Ezra 16. You know, well, good time too.
25 to 29.
Yeah, God. That.
Second Ezra chapter 16.
Yep.
We still need the 9 and 1.
God, yep.
Right.
Maybe.
So Second Ezra chapter 16.
16, where you at? 2nd Ezra 16 and 18, yep.
Verse 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows.
See, come on.
And great mournings. The beginning of famine. And great death.
See, that's what's going into, man. Come on.
The beginning of wars. And the power shall stand in
See,
fear.
the beginning of wars, like we just said. That's what the leaves are. The signs of those leaves, as soon as those, it look like we got a fig tree. Look like we got a war tree. You see what I'm saying? As soon as you start to see the leaves, the first little signs of having that tree fully manifest, you know it's here. Well, besides that, it's summer. That's what you need to focus on. That's when you bask in it. You see what I'm saying? But it's war. It's a tree of war. Disease. What does it specifically say, bro? Verse 18?
It says the beginning of sorrows.
Sorrows. Come on.
And great mourning.
Mornings for you people. Come on.
The beginning of famine. And great death.
See, signs of that. We seeing it. We seeing it. It's famines. You're going to have famines of all sorts. You just said famine. One thing is talking about McDonald's or some food all the time. No, you can have famine of anything, man. Come on.
The beginning of wars. And the power shall stand in fear.
See? Go ahead.
The beginning of evils. And what? So what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Come on.
Behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish
are
sin.
Are sin. They are sin. They already here. You see what I'm saying? That's the signs. That's the leaves. They already here. Well, it's already peaks of famine, and you see what I'm saying? Peaks of war, and peaks of wasn't they just bombing each other, Israel and them Palestine for days? It's already here. Didn't hundreds of people die? Come on, man. They already sent. The leaves already here. But the rain's still going out. It's a few more things that gotta get put in said and then put in place so it can manifest. A few more plants gotta go. Go ahead.
It says, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish
Mm-hmm.
are sent as scourges for a million.
And a part of the word is what? Us arising and departing. You seeing the signs of that? We in the spirit, we clearly on our way out of here. Y'all think we playing. You know what I'm saying? We finna get the fuck out of here. Y'all think we playing. Look, we finna get the spiritual power. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna get the rounding up of some of us, man. The putting to death of some of us. But you're gonna get a good portion, a great portion of us that's gonna put this fucking place down to pieces. You see what I'm saying? All that's being said and it's manifesting. You see in the manifestation on the way of us getting on those ships because we starting to see more UFO sightings. Due to what? Us speaking about it. You see what I'm saying? Us pouring out the word about it. Now that those leaves is rearing their head. You see what I'm saying? So you inhabitants of the earth, you got a lot to enjoy when summer hits. You see what I'm saying? A lot to bask in. Come on.
It says, behold.
And us fucking destroying y'all heathens, man. And then you jakes that don't want to repent, you gonna get put to death. Go ahead.
It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth.
Where you at?
Verse 21.
No, that was it. Did you read 20? I think you skipped 20. Yeah, you skipped 20.
Verse 20, it says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
See? Because it's here already. That's what the Lord's saying. You know? Pollen already in the air. You know? Come on.
It says, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
See? It's clear that summer on the way. It's clear you're about to have a thorn covering your garden, your summer dish. Look, lady, the thorns is going across the sidewalk. She gonna keep walking over it like it ain't there. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because she can't cut them. You see what I'm saying? She don't know how. She's an old lady, old Edomite lady. So now she's got to suffer. But in summertime, they're gonna be fully manifest, pricking her ass. You see what I'm saying? You can't stop this word, man. Matthew, Slocky, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 25 and 29. It says, for lo,
we got a couple more.
For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name. And should ye utterly be like, and should ye be utterly unpunished?
You should who?
And should ye be utterly unpunished?
Yeah, look how the Lord Jack and Jacob. It's clear that the Lord judgment is started at the house of Yahweh Shah. You see what I'm saying? So shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel. You see what I'm saying? What should the righteous be scarcely saved? What shall the sinner and ungodly appear? You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth. See? And that's rearing his head. Lord showing that. You had like, there's hundreds of people dying in South Africa right now. Who was growing up. They got 1,300 people missing in Europe. And that's just reported. Did you forget what just happened in Miami? Hundreds of people, they still ain't found them bodies, man. They had to just destroy the building. Because the building gone now. You know? The body's rubble. You know what I'm saying? Gone. When people never showed up, like, yeah, I want to file an insurance claim. You see what I'm saying? They was in the building. You know? Shit crazy, man. One thing is to have a game, man. Go ahead, bro. It says, I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, says the Lord. Any way to kill your ass, come on. And make you feel it, come on. It says, therefore prophesy thou against them. See? All these words. See? And say unto them, the Lord, Yahweh shall roar from on high. Yep. And utter his voice from his holy habitation. Yep. He shall mightily go into the Song of Solomon. You know, say here, my beloved voice is spake unto me. Come on. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. A Lord shall come even to the ends of the earth. Yep, and that's what? Those nukes. Come on. And those nukes is rearing their head. You know, you got a nuke tree growing up. You see what I'm saying? To what? To be eaten up. To be used. You see what I'm saying? All things, it say all things have their uses. You see that? Come on. It says, for the Lord hath a controversy with the nations. Yep. He will plead
races.
Man.
Yep.
He will plead with all flesh.
Yep. See? Come on, man.
He will give filth.
That's your dog, that's your goldfish, your pet hamster, all flesh. It's different fleshes, but he said all flesh. Come on.
He will give filth that are wicked.
That sounds like what? The flood, man. Come on.
He will give
the animals felt it too. Come on.
He will give them that are wicked to the sword, says the Lord.
You got animals being cooked. Humans, you know what I'm saying? Like they showed you that on the episode of South Park when they was Peter people.
Right.
they had their relationships with their, you know. And that what's that said to be in the law? You got to put that the person and that animal together. You see what I'm saying? So the animals got to feel it. All the wicked shit going on. You got it, bro.
Right. It says, "Thus says the Lord of hosts: Behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and the great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at the end of the day, from one end of the earth to life. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth."
Shit, Lord. Hey, man, everybody finna enjoy summer. That's summer. That's when things heat up. All right? So let's go ahead and, that's pretty much it. We ain't got to get that in a second. Nah, go ahead. Yeah, we got it. On the signs. This is how we know that it's near. Right here. 2 Ezra 9:1.
2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1.
Yep.
He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass,"
When thou what?
"And when thou seest
See? Come on.
part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before,
Yep.
then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time."
See? You ain't hear my words. You know, I will come unto him. Come on.
It says, "That is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world, which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes."
See? Seeing that. That's spring. That's those leaves. Come on.
"And uproars of the people in the world."
We seeing that, right? That's those leaves. That's the fig tree. So that means what? We seeing that, right? He said, you know, when you see that, the leaves, in particular leaves, you know what? That summer is on the way. So that means summer near, man. Come on.
It says, "Then shalt thou well understand
That
the Most High
Uh-huh.
of those things from the days that the Most High spake
Uh-huh.
of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning."
Yep. And he was speaking it through us. You start to see the stuff he's been saying. You see what I'm saying? The whole time, we just his mouth. It's coming to pass, man. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, drop that. Get Isaiah 46 and 22. We can read this in a minute, man. And we got a couple more. Well, it's edifying, man. All this stuff about to happen, man. 40, let me see. 44 and 26.
This is Isaiah chapter 44, verse 26. It says, "That confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that saith to Jerusalem, Thou shalt be inhabited. In the cities of Judah, you shall be built, and I will raise up decayed places of her."
We seen it. Now, how the hell can you have the places raised up before we raised up? You see what I'm saying? So since we raised up, that's a clear sign that what? The raising up the dead is on the way. Expect it. You see what I'm saying? Expect that. That's the good news. All right. So that's pretty much that. Let's jump back to Matthew 24.
Chapter 32.
32.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 32. It says, now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
There it is, man. As soon as you start to see these things, you know what? That it is near. It's at the doors. And that's you know, when summer hit, that's when it's gonna be bad. Because really, when you think about it, a lot of the stuff that's green get burnt up. And that's all the flourishing of America. You see what I'm saying? That's the flourishing of these people. You know? It is not even at the door. So it's gonna be so bad out here, it's gonna be near us. Because we're gonna what? Real quick, two more. Psalm 91 and 8. And then we'll get that in Job 5. And then that'll be it. And we'll go into summer another time. Job. Job 5, 22.
Psalms.
Yeah,
God, this is Psalms chapter 91 and verse 8. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Yep. So only with our eyes we're gonna be, we're gonna see it, man. Jump up a couple verses. 1,000.
Yep.
Psalms
chapter 91 and 7.
Yep.
1,000 shall fall at thy side.
That's gonna happen, man. 1,000 getting ready to fall, man. You can see it, man. You around a bunch of niggas that gotta receive judgment. They ain't been getting chastised by the Lord or nothing. You see what I'm saying? They ain't repenting. They're not doing nothing. How many people do you see fall in that particular situation? Thousands. This shit gonna get bad, man. That's why I said it's not even at the door. We're the doors. That summer is when these people bask in what, including us, and what the spring has brought. You see what I'm saying? The spring has set up. The spring, put in place the offer for us. You got it, bro.
All right. It says, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
See? Now, that's why I say it's nigh at the doors. Because there's all these goddamn people falling around you. But it ain't gonna come near you. It ain't gonna touch you. And that's a miracle. You see what I'm saying? That's a lit summer, You got it.
Now, verse 8, it says, only with thine eyes
see
shalt thou behold and see the reward.
And do what?
And see the reward of the wicked.
Yeah, man. All right, last scripture.
This is Job chapter 5 and verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. It says, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. You gonna go on?
Yeah, come on.
It says, for thou shalt be in the league with the stones of the field,
mm-hmm.
and the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee. Mm-hmm. And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle,
and whose tabernacle?
That thy tabernacle
mm-hmm.
shall be in peace.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt visit thy habitation,
mm-hmm.
and shalt not sin.
Well,
thou shalt.
Yeah, so it ain't gonna come nigh you, man. It's gonna be in perfect peace. You see that? We're gonna be straight. That's what during summer. You see that? All these bodies dropping. They ain't gonna come near you. You're gonna know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. In the cities you in, all these people dying. Hundreds of, here it is, you in Chicago, and all these niggas dying. You see what I'm saying? But they ain't necessarily coming nigh you. Now that number gonna increase to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it still ain't gonna come nigh you. It's all right, 33 and 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. But in temptation, even again will he deliver him. So that's that, man. So the summer finna heat up, and we can clearly see it. It's not the doors, you know what I'm saying? It's on our minds, it's around us, but it ain't gonna come near us, but that shit on the way with it. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. And hey man, don't faint. You know, this is gonna get real, it's gonna get real crazy. Seeing it earlier today, the sun like a goddamn video game, man. Lord, them video game high score numbers. That means people dropping, like somebody just, you know what I'm saying? And then even then, you know, the signs of clearly that's like we were going through it like we can't die. You see that? So that's like what? Those are signs that immortality on the way. See that? That's proof. So expect that. So everything we're talking about and we starting to see signs of is proof that it's on the way. It's proof that it's going to be enjoyed, you know, when the summer hit. See that? Because mercy is seasonable in the time of affliction. See that? So Lord willing is edifying. You know? You got anything? Give all honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father, in the name of the Son, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, Wahab, Ba'asham, Wadi, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, the Holy Spirit. Until next time, Shalom.